This is Inside Badger Football with head coach Trey Shucker. Financial support for Inside Badger Football comes from Turner & Turner, attorneys at law. Blake Bell of Edward Jones Investments. The accounting firm of Turner, Rogers, Manning & Plyler. Welch Funeral Home. Roger Wingfield of State Farm Insurance. Southern Bancorp. Chad Kesterson with Shelter Insurance. Southwest Sporting Goods. Taylor King and Associates. Mary and Martha's Florists and Gifts. Price and Company. Doctors Rob and Gary Rucker. Eccles, Thompson and Kneebone. EasyBins.com. And Farm Bureau Insurance of Clark County. The host of Inside Badger Football is Preston Crowder.
Hello and welcome to another week of Inside Badger Football with head coach Trey Shucker. Coach, it's great to finally be back with you. I wasn't able to be here last week, but it's good to be back. And this is your second game since a very long layoff due to COVID-19. And it was a 47-20 victory over the Ashdown Panthers. I'm sure it just feels good to be playing football again.
It was phenomenal. It was a great night. We knew Ashdown was a good football team, and they were a great football team. It was a really good game for us.
Okay, so first road game since going to Camden, week 0. What did you and your coaching staff kind of tell your team to get prepared to play your first conference road game of the year?
We told them, to win championships, you got to win on the road, especially, as closer to playoffs. A lot of times playoffs are on the road. In a state championship game, it's always at War Memorial. So to win championships, you've got to win big on the road in big games. And, we've not been tested on the road much. We knew it was going to be a big game. We knew we had to travel well and play well on the road to win. So.
Now, 7-4A is always tough. Week in, week out, anyone can get beaten. Ashdown's no different. They're a very good football team. They're really athletic, really talented. What did you guys really do to prepare? Sometimes it can be hard to prepare against a team that athletic, but what did you guys do to kind of try to get ready for them?
All week long, we tested our guys. We said, hey, they're a physical football team. They're very athletic. We've got to take good angles to the football on defense. We've got to match and exceed their intensity and their physicality, and I thought we did that.
Great. All right, so we're going to go ahead and jump into some of these highlights for a big win against the Ashdown Panthers. So Ashdown did receive the opening kickoff. Good kick there by Cervantes.
Yep, Cervantes has been a really good player for us. He can kick the ball really well.
Now we saw Ashdown go under center a lot earlier. I'm sure y'all were expecting that. They got an end around here, big play for the first play of the game.
Yeah, they like to get under center. They can get in the gun as well, and they go back and forth. Buck sweep's one of their biggest plays that they like to run. We knew that if we could stop that, we could really put some pressure on them. Our defense played really well all night from start to finish. Very proud with how physical we played on defense.
So after the one big play, this is a fourth down play. Really good play there by Trey Bledsoe, staying disciplined and getting the sack.
Yeah, Trey Bledsoe's having a great year. We moved him from corner down to like a nickel, outside backer type. He's really taken a big role in that and playing well.
Big run there by Jay-Sean on first down, but now Buster's trying to scramble, gets in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, we had a couple missed assignments early in the game, especially in the first drive. And you'll see it in the second drive. We had a few missed assignments, which is kind of uncharacteristic for us. Just kind of goes back to playing on the road, finding a way to execute your role, and as the game gets going, we progress and found a rhythm.
Ball was on the ground right there, but unfortunately Ashdown was able to come up with it again, running again here on second down.
Yep. As you can see, we've got a lot of white jerseys getting to the football. That's what you want to see, and Ashdown tried to stretch us. They want to go side to side, and we really did a good job of understanding our assignments and playing our role on defense and being physical.
So a good 3 and out there for your defense. Another big gain here on first down on your second drive, but kind of like the first drive, just stifled on second and third.
Yeah, we knew we had to get the ball out of Buster's hands quick. Just based off of alignment right there, we knew we could take a shot and we liked it. But right here we got into kind of our heavier package where we go split back. Thought we could get 1 yard, just didn't work out for us.
So 4th down stop right there. Panthers get the ball, but again, your defense coming up big for you, big play here. Just like you said, swarming the football.
Yeah, our defense is playing at a high level right now. Coach Grimmett and our whole defensive staff, Coach Chandler, Coach Evans, they do a great job with our defensive players. Really good. Lucky to have those guys on staff getting our guys going. 3rd
down drop there, big break for you guys. So another punt. Their punter, Shamar Easter, really talented guy, plays all over the place, really high punt, but not as bad as you would have, as it could have been, and decent field position considering where they got the ball.
Right. You see right here, we had a couple missed assignments up front. As the game got going, we kind of sorted that out. Kind of got in a rhythm as the game went on.
Another punt right here, and in the first quarter was really an offensive struggle. The defenses were coming up really big for both teams.
Yeah, Ashdown was keyed up to play. They're at home. They just came off of a big win last week, and we knew that they were going to come out fired up, ready to play football. That's why we knew it was going to be a really good game.
Panthers still just trying to get some stuff on the ground. Now we're in the second quarter. I believe this is a 3rd down play. Another good job there by your defense.
Yeah, Ashdown really prides themselves on how they run the football. So that was our main focus, was stopping the run. If we could stop the run, make them have to do something that they don't really want to do, we could put pressure on them. So right here is Shamar Easter, phenomenal athlete, as you can see. Just missed assignment in the coverage, but we're able to sort that out. It's all right.
So Panthers with a 7-0 lead on the big home run play to Easter. Onside kick here by the Panthers. You guys recovered, but I'm sure if you guys can recover the onside kick, you'll take it because it gives you good field position.
Absolutely. And we knew that they were going to try to do that going into the game, so we'd kind of prepared that in practice. Right here, a really good throw by Buster, going through his progression, finding Alex Loy outside.
Buster in the pocket again, trying to scramble maybe and get something happen, but not enough time to maybe get rid of the ball, force another punt.
Yeah, we knew we had to get the ball out of Buster's hands really quick. They've got a really solid defensive front, and they had some defensive linemen that really caused some problems. They're really good football players over there. Ashdown's a really good football team.
Now, it took you guys a little bit to get adjusted on the offensive side of the ball, but your defense really, if your defense had not come ready to play, it could have, if Ashdown scores a couple more touchdowns and makes it a 3-possession game, it could have gotten out of hand. So your defense really came up big for you here early in the game.
Yeah, our defense plays really well. We've got some really good senior leadership over there, and they've been really good all year for us.
Buster trying to make something happen up the middle. Now making something happen with his legs. And we saw that a lot in the first half. Buster really just trying to get him scrambled out of the pocket, making something happen. But here's a good throw to Alex Loy on 3rd down.
Yeah, we threw a screen out to Alex. Defense got their ears pinned back, throw a screen, try to slow those guys down, and it worked out.
So you guys convert on the 4th and inches. Here's Buster again with the deep ball, and this will be a pass interference. And that's the thing, if you go deep, sometimes it will just result in a penalty.
That's right, and we'd like to complete it either way. But right there, getting the penalty really helped us move forward with the drive. Buster does a great job going through his progression right there, finding Alex Loy across the middle.
And this is just all Buster Thomas right here, getting out of the pocket, being able to scramble, then finding DeMoro wide open in the end zone. PAT will be good, and now it's a 7-7 game.
Yep, so at this point we feel good about what we're doing. We knew that if we just continued to build on the drives, we'd be all right.
Didn't see the Panthers throw it too much, but they do throw it right there. That is a 3-and-out for your defense again. Another punt recovered by Alex Loy, and you'll get the ball back. And there's another good pass by Buster Thomas.
Yeah, right there, Braylon Bailey gets the ball, tight turn, gets upfield, and gets as many yards as he could. Then we found a matchup that we really liked, and we went to it. Jay Sean Davis had a huge game for us Friday night. It was really big for him.
And we know what he's capable of. Here's your defense coming up again. And at this point, you're kind of thinking, if you can stop him, you can get the ball back and maybe score again before halftime.
Yeah, and so that's exactly what we were trying to do. We were trying to get the ball back as fast as we could. We knew we were going to get the ball in the second half, to start the second half. So if we can go down and try to score real quick, it would really put us in a good situation.
So you guys get the ball back, a little bit over a minute left here in the half. This sack hurts. You got to use one of your timeouts. It hurts, especially when there's only a minute left in the half.
Yeah, really wish we could have had this one connected. We had Preston beat his corner vertical, just wasn't able to connect.
Tough punt here, tough break. The wind was blowing, so it was kind of tough punting conditions the other night. But that was tough. Unsportsmanlike conduct lets them move the ball up, and then they go for the home run pass again and find a receiver wide open in the end zone.
Yeah, and we knew that their main goal was to run the football. So if we took that away, that make them have to throw the ball, that's not really what they want to do. They had 2 big plays in the passing game, but we knew that that's not how they were going to beat us.
So here we are in the second half. You guys, like you said, do get the ball first, and it's a really good drive here, going down the field, responding to the Panthers scoring to end the half.
Yeah, so our guys were ready to go. Ja'Shawn Davis with a big run right here, making people miss, breaking tackles. We've seen that a lot this year. As long as we can keep him healthy, he can continue to do that.
There he is again, going up and getting that one. And we saw that a lot, Friday night. You guys normally have Ja'Shawn in the backfield, but put him out wide and kind of started throwing him the ball.
Yeah, it was just one of those things where you see a matchup that you like and you go to it.
So here the Panthers get the ball back, looking for the defense to come up big again for Arkadelphia. And that was a great play there by Latonio Hughes and your D-backs, covering Easter and making sure he doesn't complete that pass.
Yeah, anytime Easter gets out in a pass route, he's dangerous. He's a great player. So it's one of those things where you just got to always account for where he's at.
So the Panthers still trying to march the ball down the field. Still going on the ground though. Maybe trying to throw it a little bit more, but still you see running another end around, and you guys really just covering it really well.
Yeah, they still try to stretch it side to side. It's all about taking good angles to the football and understanding your assignment and your reads. And so right here we just missed that. Didn't take a very good angle to the football, and just a missed assignment. But defense still playing well.
Luckily, they did miss the PAT, so you guys are still up 21-20. Tried to go for the onside kick here, almost recovered it, but you guys fell on it at the last second.
Yeah, I'd like to see us be more aggressive right there and get to the football. Don't allow it to be close.
So you guys get the ball back, another pass out to Braylon Bailey by Buster, and you see another empty backfield situation for you guys. Buster making something happen.
Yep. We knew that we had to get the ball out of Buster's hands quick, so we tried to design some plays to get the ball out of his hands.
There's another pass out into the flats, and you guys are marching the ball down the field. And here we see it again, Ja'Shawn Davis in the open field. He's really tough to bring down when he gets the ball in the open field.
He's very tough to bring down. One person's not going to do it.
Screenplay here to Ja'Shawn Davis. Almost finds the end zone, but he'll get it right here as you hand it off to him for his 3rd touchdown of the night.
Yep, right here we just went to our heavier package and called a design run to go downhill, just a power play. We onside kick, get it back. We just felt like we had the momentum.
Yep. Well, actually, I think that was the onside kick where they called the illegal touching.
That's right.
Just barely, you guys almost got the onside kick back, but right before the 10-yard marker, barely touches what the official deemed. But you guys do get a 3-and-out here and get the ball back anyway.
Yeah.
And good field position at that. Not the best punt in the world. Good field position, and the way your offense has been moving the ball in the second half, great field position for you guys.
Yeah. Buster does a great job of extending plays with his legs, finding open receivers. Right here we had a design throwback to Ja'Shawn.
Empty backfield yet again. This time trying to make something happen, getting swarmed out of the pocket, but he's just so elusive. But they are able to break that one up, but still he's just so elusive, able to not get sacked.
Yeah, and right here, defense has got their ears pinned back. They're trying to get pressure on us, so we throw a screen out wide. Went back to the empty. Finding our matchups is really what we're trying to do.
And you have the option always, Ja'Shawn Davis and Braylon Bailey there in the backfield. That's just such a great option to have. One's a really more powerful back and the other's a speed back, with Ja'Shawn getting his 4th touchdown right here.
Yeah, this is a big play for us. Huge play, huge run by Ja'Shawn, getting into the end zone, breaking multiple tackles.
So that does make the score 35-20. And here, a great onside kick by Cervantes. You do recover this one. And that was just a great call by you and a great kick there by Cervantes.
Yeah, we just try to find a way to get the football back. One of the ways to get the football back is the onside kick. Our defense is playing well, so we knew that, hey, if we don't get it back, our defense is playing well enough, we feel good that they'll get us the ball back anyways. Right here, Buster does a great job extending the play.
And there was a holding call previously, so it looked like you guys were going to have a chance to score. Again, holding call pushed you back, then the intentional grounding, and now all of a sudden it's 4th and 50 and you guys have to punt.
Yeah, this drive was not really one we're most proud of. The punt really wasn't great either. Just wasn't a good overall drive. Had some penalties in there that just didn't really work out for us.
But as the theme of the night was, your defense coming up big again, even though the Panthers did have good field position, defense came up strong again.
Yep, having a defense like we've got puts pressure on other teams. It really makes each drive that they have, all the more important for them. So right here it's fourth and long, and they try to fake punt, trying to make them do things that they don't really want to do.
And that was a great job by your defense, tackling them just before you got to the first down marker, getting you guys.
Yep, Ollie Ware making a huge tackle, stopping Shamar on 4th down.
Buster trying to fight again, gets a couple yards. 3rd down right here. And again, Buster just trying to make something happen. Just gets rid of it this time. Gets rid of it, and you guys will punt the ball back to the Panthers.
Yeah, we saw us punt a lot more than we have in previous weeks and previous games. Credit to Ashdown. They're a good football team. They've got a good defense. They do things well.
Kind of break for a big play right there, throwing it out into the flats. But your defense comes up big again. They like the time-up play where they go deep on it, but that was great coverage right there by Latonio Hughes.
Yeah, Latonio's playing at a high level for us. Only being a sophomore, he's doing a great job at corner.
And we'll see it on this next play coming up, where Latonio Hughes comes up with a big interception. Almost returns it for a touchdown, but a penalty did bring it back. But just a great interception and great play there by Latonio Hughes.
Phenomenal play by Latonio. You see how athletic he really is and how fast he is. In my opinion, he might be one of the fastest players on the field, on any given field.
So the penalty did bring back the touchdown, but you guys still have the ball in good field position and hand it off to Jay-Sean Davis this time for his 5th touchdown of the night. What a game from Jay-Sean Davis.
He had a phenomenal game. We hope to see more of that moving forward.
So right here the score 41-20. On the kickoff, a misplay there by the kick returner from the Panthers. Bobbled it, then looked like he was going to be able to kind of get out of the woods a little bit, but turns around and you guys almost get a safety out of it.
We almost got a safety. Almost kind of questionable that we didn't, but really good credit to our kickoff team getting down the field and really getting to the football.
Now here you're seeing, like you said, kind of trying to force them to do some things they don't want to do late in the game. They can't really keep running it like that, so they're trying to take more and more deep shots, force them to kick it out of their own end zone. They're getting the 3 and out.
Yeah, the biggest thing is just trying to make the offense uncomfortable, and our defense does a really good job of that. Another really big run right here by Jay-Sean. Later in the game, we were kind of wearing Ashdown's defense down, so it was a little bit easier to run the football.
Touchdown for Braylon Bailey. Thought Jay-Sean was going to get his 6th on the run previously, but a touchdown there makes it 47-20. And then all you got to do is just get your defense to hold them here with time winding down.
Yeah, time's winding down. You just got to keep playing on defense. It was good getting some of those next guys in there late in the game. So we were able to get some playing experience for multiple people.
And that was the last play of the game. Time ran out after that. 47-20 victory against the Ashdown Panthers. Great win for you and your team. So really, the game was tied 14-14 at halftime. You guys came out, outscored them 33-6 in the second half. I really felt like, especially in the second half, you guys dominated the line of scrimmage the entire second half.
Yeah, we really did. At halftime, we had some seniors really step up and speak to the team. Coaching-wise, our biggest goal was we had a lot of missed assignments in the first half. Really wasn't necessarily anything that was wrong. It was just we missed some plays. And we knew that if we could shore that up in the second half, that we'd be fine. Just keep playing on defense. Defense was playing phenomenal all game, and they continue to do that in the second half.
Now, it seems like you guys can always get your skill players that you want the ball. You can always get them the ball open in space. It seemed like a little bit in the first half it was a struggle to do that. Second half, you guys found a way to do that.
Yeah, so the first half, we just struggled to get the ball out of our hands. We just didn't have as much time. The defense, Ashdown's defense, they're very good. They've got some really good players over there. Made it difficult for us. In the second half, we just kind of found ways to get the ball out of Bush's hands a little bit quicker, make things a little bit more comfortable for him.
All right, so now we're going to go into the players of the week. These are the players that just really shined on the field this week. Offensively, you got Jay-Sean Davis, 234 all-purpose yards. Just a phenomenal game from him. 5 touchdowns. Talk a little bit about Jay-Sean in the game.
Jay-Sean was all over the field. He was a huge part of the game. Just like you said, he had most of our offense. He's a great teammate also. As many yards as he's made and touchdowns, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to win the football game. It just so happened he had a lot. He was a big part of the offense on Friday.
Yeah, he had a great game. Defensively, Keelan Nelson, 7 tackles, was really a key member of that defense to help you win the game.
7 tackles, he's the voice and heart of the defense on Friday. He's one of those guys that's always going to get people fired up. At halftime, he's getting the defense fired up, ready to go. When he's fired up, everybody's fired up.
Special teams, Alex Lloyd, 2 onside kick recoveries.
Alex Lloyd did a great job, 2 onside kick recoveries, getting us the football back in that. And then he's our punt returner, does a great job fielding those fair catches. He did a good job of that Friday. He also fair caught one that also drew a penalty. Mm-hmm. So really good job in special teams for him.
And the Badger Spirit Award, not a player this week, Nate Morris, a person that really helps your program out in any way that he can.
Yeah, Nate Morris, he's kind of one of those behind-the-scenes guys. He's been there from the start. He was there all summer, helped us, made videos for us and hype videos during the summer workouts. He drives a bus for us, drives a team bus. He also drives a route for the school. So on Fridays, he goes, drives his bus route, drops the kids off, and then hurries back and drives the football bus for us. And he's just one of those guys. Kids love having him around. We all love having him around. He's great to have around for us. Great.
So now we're going to go into some scores from the week. There's some 7-4A scores and an additional score. Joe T. Robinson, 52. Bauxite 3, Fountain Lake 18, Malvern 4, Nashville 41, Harmony Grove 7, and then Shiloh Christian was down big at halftime to Elkins. Shiloh Christian ranked the #1 team in 4A, ended up winning though 49-28. 7-4A, we all know it's a really tough conference.
It is. 7-4A, I think, is the toughest conference. As you've seen, there's a lot of people that are winning games. That they might be behind in.
Yep.
There's a lot of halftime scores that, kind of are a lot different at the end of the game.
Yeah.
Anything can happen on any Friday night in the 7-4A. A lot of good football teams.
Yep, definitely. So next week we will have Bauxite at home at Badger Stadium, 7 o'clock kickoff on Friday night. Looking at them, they're 3-5, may not have the best record, but they are a really disciplined team, and they're able to keep games close and keep games within striking distance.
That's exactly what they are. They keep games close. They do things right. They play hard. They're a good football team. They really are. It's a 7-4A football team.
Yep.
Anything can happen on any Friday night. It's going to be a battle. It's senior night for us. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a good football game.
So that is senior night this Friday. The senior night ceremony will take place before the game. Ticket info will be at Badger Athletics Facebook page, APSD_athletics on Twitter. If you're not able to watch the game, you can go to ArkadelphiaBadgerTV.com/broadcast, and we will have the live stream for you at that site. So Coach, thanks again for being with us. Can't wait to see the team go out Friday night, try to get another victory, and go Badgers.
Thanks for having me. Go Badgers.
Sponsors of Inside Badger Football include Chad Kesterson with Shelter Insurance, Southwest Sporting Goods, Taylor King and Associates, Mary and Martha's Florist and Gifts, Price and Company, Doctors Rob and Gary Rucker, Eccles, Thompson and Kneebone, Farm Bureau Insurance of Clark County, Turner and Turner, Attorneys at Law, EasyBins.com, Blake Bell of Edward Jones Investments, the accounting firm of Turner, Rogers, Manning, and Plyler. Welch Funeral Home. Roger Wingfield of State Farm Insurance. And Southern Bancorp. Inside Badger Football is produced each week by Ouachita Baptist University's Rogers Department of Communication.